Hi, welcome to Regents Chemistry Review. At the Phoenix Learning Center, I'm Mr. B. During this lesson, I will provide a brief overview of Arrhenius acids and bases. Arrhenius acids are substances that dissociate in water to produce H plus or hydrogen ions, and Arrhenius bases are substances that dissociate in water to produce OH minus or hydroxide ions. Some general properties of Arrhenius acids and bases include the following. Arrhenius acids will conduct electricity. They will change blue litmus paper to red. They will taste sour. They will neutralize bases, and Arrhenius acids will react with metals to produce hydrogen gas. Arrhenius bases will also conduct electricity. They will change red litmus paper to blue. They will taste bitter. They're slippery to the touch, and Arrhenius bases will neutralize acids. Let's begin with Arrhenius acids. The general formula for an Arrhenius acid is HA, where H represents a hydrogen ion and A represents an anion. Arrhenius acids are substances that will increase the concentration of hydrogen ion or hydronium ion in aqueous solution. And in an acid solution, the H plus or H3O plus will be the only positive ion present. Now for acid classifications. Arrhenius acids may be binary molecular compounds or ternary molecular compounds. Binary acids will contain one or more hydrogen ions and an anion. In this example, the acid contains the hydrogen ion and the anion of chlorine, which is chloride. Therefore, the name of this acid will be hydrochloric acid, HCl. And hydrochloric acid is definitely a binary molecular compound. Ternary acids will contain one or more hydrogen ions and a polyatomic ion. In this example, the acid H2SO4 or sulfuric acid contains the sulfate polyatomic ion. And remember, all of the polyatomic ions that you will need to know are located on Table E of your chemistry reference tables. Ternary acids are also called oxyacids because they contain polyatomic ions that are composed of oxygen and usually a different non-metallic element. Now reference table K. Most of the acids that you will need to know are found on reference table K. HCl is a binary acid. The other acids are ternary acids, and acetic acid is called an organic acid. When acids are added to water, they will dissociate or ionize. The ionization of an acid may be written two different ways. One way is to write HA ionizes in the presence of water to produce the hydrogen ion and the anion, A minus. Or we may write HA reacts with water to produce the hydronium ion, H3O plus, and an anion. For example, when hydrochloric acid, HCl, is added to water, the compound will ionize to produce the hydronium ion and the chloride anion. Try to remember, in general, the H plus and the H3O plus will represent an Arrhenius acid, and the ions may be used interchangeably. Now for Arrhenius bases. The general formula for an Arrhenius base is MOH, where M represents the metallic cation, and OH represents the hydroxide polyatomic anion. Arrhenius bases are ternary ionic compounds that will increase the concentration of hydroxide ion in aqueous solution. And in a basic solution, the hydroxide ion will be the only negative ion present. Now reference table L. Most of the bases that you will need to know are found on reference table L of your chemistry reference tables. With the exception of aqueous ammonia, all the bases on reference table L are methyl hydroxides. These compounds will contain both ionic and covalent bonding. Aqueous ammonia is a Bronsted-Lowry base. And remember, Arrhenius bases will always contain the hydroxide polyatomic ion. Now for the ionization of Arrhenius bases. When Arrhenius bases undergo ionization in solution, the metallic cation is produced and the hydroxide polyatomic ion is also produced. For example, when sodium hydroxide is added to water, the compound will ionize to produce the sodium cation and the hydroxide polyatomic ion. Now for some Regents practice. A substance that dissolves in water to produce hydronium ions as the only positive ion in solution is classified as, answer is 2, an acid. Remember, in acidic solutions, the H plus or H3O plus ions will be the only positive ion present. Which substance yields H plus as the only positive ion in aqueous solution? Well, to answer this question, simply go to table K and locate the acid. In this particular case, the acid will be number 3, acetic acid. Which compound is an Arrhenius base? Well, Arrhenius bases are methyl hydroxides, so the answer to this question is number 3. According to the Arrhenius theory, when a base dissolved in water, it produces, well, we know that in basic solutions, the hydroxide polyatomic ion will be the only negative ion present. So the answer to this question is number 2. This concludes my overview of Arrhenius acids and bases. Hopefully this lesson has been helpful. And if you require more assistance, feel free to visit my Facebook page at facebook.com/WPHS Chemistry. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your upcoming examination. Take care.